But I'll talk to you. Something in me that day said, but I'll talk to you. And I picked this woman to be my therapist because she really understands. You have to check your Instagram now, I guess? Like, this would be an important time to check your Instagram, I'm thinking.
It's going long up. The story's...
Do you remember?
I knew when I got my wife pregnant, like I was like, that's the one. And all the times we tried to do that, I was like, that's the one. So maybe it's like a special.
How did you know? You just knew.
Because when you just regular shoot a load, it's just normal.
Right.
And that one just felt like it came from my toes. I stepped back and I was like, you got a baby. You're pregnant.
Wow.
Yeah. It's like skee ball when you let that one go and you know it's going in the middle.
Before you even release it.
Yeah. You're like, we're going home, kitty.
Top left corner, baby.
Daddy's getting you a plastic spider ring.
5,000. 10,000.
70,000 doesn't even matter.
Yeah, who cares? It's top left corner.
Valueless.
I know it well.
Tickets. So many tickets.
I remember one day I was in my car and you were outside with Sherrod and Vic and I was leaving because I had to go back to work. And you're like, yo. You see me in the car. You ran into the street and you threw a $10,000 check into my fucking car. And you looked at me and you said, thank you very much. I said, you know what? That guy did not have to do that. You did not have to do that. But that you did, I'll go to war for you any day. And I appreciate that.
I like that you told people that.
You know, I put the check in the bank, and then Marie probably spent it with her mom at a spa.
Oh, Christ. Oh, Lord. Oh, lordy.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, these days I feel like you're probably going to get... It's better than getting mugged, you know?
Yeah.
I'd rather have somebody steal my identity, steal my money electronically than just getting beaten down for it and gunned up to the face and
mugging
stuff.
isn't that bad, though.
That's probably true, you're right.
They pop your eyeballs, and that's about it. Go home with a black eye and no credit cards, no wallet.
Yeah. The identity theft's way... Like, this new way they're doing it, way better.
I think I'd rather be mugged than fucking an identity.
You don't cry in your sleep before you go to bed thinking about the incident when you got your identity robbed.
And then you look cool. You have a black eye for a few days. As you're calling your bank and getting everything back together.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Maybe the old-fashioned way is better. Like a man.
Identity theft is brutal. Mugging is not so much.
You see that?
You like that, right? The girls with the muscles?
No, I don't, you son of a bitch. We're going to fight.
Fucking with Opie today.
I don't know, man. I feel like by this point, it's got to be pretty full hell, you think?
Yeah, but I mean, so's heaven.
Yeah.
No, man. There's way more people in hell than heaven.
Yeah, there's probably like 80 people in heaven.
Are you kidding me? There's... You got a lot of room in heaven.
Bro, we're all going to hell.
I think I'm good. I'm good.
You are out.
I'm willing to accept my 17-year-old son that I didn't know about.
That's a good point.
I'm willing to give my shit away for free if it helps people.
Sure.
I think I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, from what I've noticed, the generation under us, the chicks are dudes and the dudes are chicks.
Wow.
You know, like all the dudes, like the young dudes that I hang out with, they're like insensitive, they're sensitive, and they're hunted. The girls go after them. Like, nobody went after me, Opie. I had to, like, literally chase girls down for months and go to buy them shit and do, like, I had no easy road for courtship. Like the generation that I grew up. Now, these dudes are like, yeah, I'm just hanging out, playing video games with my friends. Some girl shows up, takes her top off. Like, it's just a whole nother world. The girls are super aggressive now.
I've said this on my podcast this week. There were people with Trump pins of every race, of every sex.
Yep.
Like I was really surprised. Like there was Latinos, black dudes, older women, white women,
jugglers.
Like I was like, and, you know,
you never even smile at girls. Like when we go out, you're like fucking Rain Man. You don't say anything, but the girls gravitate towards that. Meanwhile, I'm like, hello, hi, holla, 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 holla.
Hello, I'm right here.
Yeah.
You got flags like you're trying to land a plane and they still don't see you.
I'm doing card tricks and shit. I'm blowing up balloon animals and stuff.
You're doing everything the Golden Knights are doing before they start their hockey games, and the women still don't see you.
Exactly. I have the Golden Knights opening ceremony every time I go to a bar.
They still can't see you.
That was really funny.
I know it was. I'm a funny fucking guy. And it's about time people realize that. Fuck you.
Trump, I just love the fact that Trump was a non-politician, and he was a guy that they gave him $1 million and he turned it into $10 billion.
But what did he say that you didn't like?
That I didn't like how he was. I didn't like his whole. Like when I went to one of his rallies in Tampa, and he came out with that face, and he went over and he hugged the flag, and I thought, enough of that bullshit.
Oh, is she Asian too?
No, that's not Asian.
I'm squinting because of the sun.
She's squinting because of the sun, and now you think that she's Asian.
Oh, there's the girl you like with the muscles.
I don't. Watch out for the pikes. Remember? Jesus.
Also, adult asthma is some bullshit, right? Can we shut that down? I'll deport those people. You can't. You're 50 and you can't breathe, brother. Maybe it's time for you to head on to heaven. You know?
What about a peanut allergy? What the fuck's wrong with those people?
I just can't deal with a lot of
good with
Muppets
peanuts
out here.
I got some weird fucking ailments, but no peanut allergy here.
Yeah, man.
I'm old enough to remember that there was no peanut allergy, so I don't know what the fuck they did differently that now you can't bring a peanut butter and jelly sandwich to school because one kid might die.
Yeah. Oh, well, then it's time for him to go.
Oh, speaking of Asians, you want to hear something?
Yeah.
The other day in my building, right? I get in an elevator. 3 Asians get in the elevator with me.
Okay.
They got off on 2 different floors.
Huh?
Mind blown.
I just want to point out that just like my family and everybody else, you motherfuckers blow off my molestation. You do not care about me.
I cared. I'm tweeting
nobody cares.
Dude, I'm the radio guy in the room. I'm waiting for 5 o'clock when everyone's in their cars. I'm not stupid.
I know you.
This
I know
is
you
the
know what you're
tease,
going
bro.
on.
Because they're sitting there going, when are you going to get to that story?
I'm just saying.
Did you get a lot of people that were like, "You're the man. That's great. I would have killed for that"? Or you just saying like people weren't sensitive to it?
You're rushing it now. Now we're waiting to 5 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
No, my mind was blown. No, laugh all you want, but my mind was blown. Three Asian people got on the elevator with me, and stupid me is assuming they're all going to get off on one floor because they're all related and possibly, all one family. They got off on 2 different floors without talking to each other, and my mind couldn't process it.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding.
You need to go to a mind hospital.
You see children making out a lot. I see little children. I pulled over. There was some children making out by the street side a couple of years ago by a middle school, and I pulled over them. 2 young fellas, and they couldn't have been but 10, 11 years old. And I told them, shut it down, guys, You told
them to shut it down?
Yeah, I said, come back in a year or 2, meet up here in a couple years and see what's going on, But at this age, it just seemed like there's no...
They're growing up a lot faster these days, Theo.
Yeah, maybe that's true.
Trying to avoid that peanut allergy.
Yeah. Well, these dudes were going after it.
What's that?
She must have heard me talking.
Uh-oh, your mom.
My mom.
Let's put her on.
I'll just call her and tell her I'll call her later. But you got to hear her voice. It'd be great.
Can we put her voice on the podcast?
Yeah, she doesn't speak English.
Wait, you're going to speak another language?
Bro, what is this, Star Trek? Yeah.
Aló,
Mami.
hijo, al fin contestaste, llevamos tiempo y no sabe nada de ti. ¿Cómo
No,
tú estás?
yo sé que estoy super busy. Estoy en la mitad de algo. Dame llamarte para atrás en un ratico, ¿ok?
Bueno, va.
Okay, bye.
Wow. That's impressive.
What?
Like, do you dream in that language?
That's the language of love, homeboy.
I tried it for 6 years. I sucked.
I can go into a restaurant and get all the Latin people that work there all together in one room like Aquaman with fish. You know what I mean?
I've seen children making out or seen them in bed, walked in and there's 2 kids in bed and you're like, all right, guys, let's shut it down, Usually I would say something like
You're
that.
You're the shut it down police. So you're coming upon a lot of fucking children making out.
Where are these kids making out?
Fuck, man.
Just nephews and stuff like that. You'll come upon them and...
Shut it down. Fuck.
Let's shut it down, guys.
Shut it down, guy.
Are you comparing Roland to a Navy SEAL? You can compare him to a regular SEAL.
We should end right there.
My buddy's dad told us pole to pole or hole to hole. That's what he said one time. First time I stayed at my buddy's house, the dad came back in. We were sharing a queen bed, me and my best friend, 11. Dad said goodnight. Came back in about 5 seconds later. He goes, now you fellas can sleep pole to pole or hole to hole, but no sleeping pole to hole. And we couldn't even figure it out.
No wonder why you cock
I
blocking the
always
11-year-old.
I always did head to foot, and I'm like, this motherfucker's dogs are
69.
barking.
It was always head to foot. And why would he give you the pole to pole option?
Because that's,
there's
I think,
kissing,
okay.
there's docking.
We're not docking. We're freaking 11 years old in Mississippi, dude.
But pole to pole?
Docking.
I understand hole to hole.
We literally could not figure it out. We laid like 7 different ways, and finally I just slept on the floor.
You're making me walk through garbage, Opie. I'm about to throw you in a bag of garbage. Look at this guy with the mom jeans. He works out.
That's why I pushed it toward the garbage. He was very uptight because he was behind us.
With his little shopping bag. Oh, I want to throw him into traffic.
Maybe I'll find a woman off Tinder or something. You guys on Tinder or not?
I'm married, so it's kind of hard.
You call it Tinder?
Tinder, yeah. The dating app.
You're looking for your Tinderella?
Where you meet somebody for sex or friendship. You know
How
what
do
I'm
you
talking
do
about?
on that? Yeah, I know what it is. I wish to God I
I
could
thought
get
you were
on
trying
it.
to be good with all that
I'm
stuff.
trying to, but now I'm lonely.
Pull it up right
but
now.
you're
Can
not-
I do? Let me do some hearts on there.
I don't
Pull it
have
up.
any apps on right now.
Oh no.
I have them on, but I don't have any activated.
He's not masturbating, and he's not like you know.
Really?
I'm just dealing with being.
He's
I'm just
trying
feeling
not to
lonely.
masturbate.
It's a holidays, man.
What
Why
does
are you
your
doing that?
profile say? Does it
He wants
say
parade route
Yeah.
Tinder?
Yeah, what's your bio on there?
His profile says no pole to pole.
No, we could go hole to hole.
We can go hole to hole, but no pole to pole.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stay off then, I guess. But I'm thinking about it.
Howard Stern is such a oh God, what word do I want to use here?
Careful, he's got a lot more money than you. Big fan, Howard. Big fan, Robin. And the limo driver guy and Baba Booey.
Oh, Carl just jumped into an Uber. That's weird.
I ain't stupid.
Why?
You know?
Why would you not take full advantage of that?
Because I'm trying to
What's the goal?
just keep my act, because I feel like I'm having trouble getting into a relationship because I'm just always just skeeving
If you
around.
would have just put a thing on Tinder that says, looking for a nice lady to watch the parade with, boom, love, right there. The girls would fall in love with that shit.
You think?
Oh, hell yeah. Especially when you're good looking. Yeah. Dude, I used to fucking have to get chicks from AOL chat rooms. I never had any of these apps. Dude, you don't know what they look like until they show up and you look through the peephole and you're like, well, fuck it, she came here and let her in.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I met a girl at a gas station one time. I took the bus to get there. And I was like,
You took a bus to a gas station to meet a
She
girl?
did.
Oh, she did.
She took a bus like 4 hours, and I did not like her when I met her.
What'd you do?
Brought her back to the house. I had
There you
to.
go. There you go.
I had to, and my folks were like, "What's going on here?" And I was like, "Oh, just a friend visiting," and I couldn't even remember her name.
Made out with a girl that follows me on Twitter.
Yes, congratulations. That's never happened to me.
What'd she look like? Not like her profile.
So we both are wailing.
Too, man. Alzheimer's is a big thing, man. We got to shut it down. You know,
Fecal transplant will
Does it help,
probably
really?
help. You never know.
you got shit for brains. Let's do it.
You got to replace that shit for brains.
Dude, I'll let somebody spray a turd into my ear if it helps me calm down a little bit in the
There
afternoon.
goes your Tinder.
I am so lonely.
We're at La Cubana, Carl's new restaurant, where Carl has been since I saw him 12 hours ago.
Same stories with this guy. I came in for a rare day in New York City because in the summer I just chill out at the beach. I came to La Cubana just like you said, but I found him passed out in booth 78. Yeah. So I was in 78. 78 passed out and they were checking his pulse. I'm like, oh, that's good. Carl's ready to podcast.
That's a restaurant. Oh, that's how I found him today.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's
I
why I
walked
brought
in.
it up.
I don't remember his name, but dude over there in the white shirt. I was like, "Hey, I'm Matt. Is Carl around?" He's like, "Oh, I'll look for him." I was like, "Oh, if he's busy, don't worry about all the good." He goes, "We have different definitions of busy." And he leads me over here, and Carl's asleep on the couch. And he's like, "Hey, buddy, your friend Matt's here."
And what does it say about us, Matt, that we both love this guy?
Oh my God.
Me and you have the issues, not him.
Jump rope is a really solid tool. I think that more people should invest in a jump rope, and a lot of old.
So if you don't know how to do it, it looks gay as fuck.
I
was a kid who like didn't know how to do it.
Yeah, I'll get down on a jump rope.
When I was a little kid, there was a place called Dollar Video, and it was a video store, and they had a little section with a curtain. So I decided
that I was going to go and check out the tech show. And I was a kid, and I see all the covers of all the videos. Right. I gave myself a sidewinder. Right? So I'm giving myself a sidewinder.
I've never heard that term before, but I immediately know what you're talking about.
You know exactly. If you're a guy, you know what a sidewinder is, right?
Wait, as you're standing there?
I'm standing inside this little curtained area of the video store.
Right.
I'm Cuban. I was ready to go. Right? Ready to make 19 kids, right? And I'm starting to give myself a sidewinder, and I thought it was all cool. Yeah. Then I got out. I got the Transformer, and then I came out, and I go pick up the Transformers movie box, which is what I wanted. Like back then, it was a cartoon Transformers movie. And I come up to the counter, and there's a girl. She's like 19 years old. As I'm handing her the video that I want to rent, she looks at me, and I look up, and there's a short-circuit TV that had a camera.
She didn't know what you
where the person was. She watched me sidewind myself.
No way.
And I give her this, and she goes, "You're fucking disgusting." And I was gonna go, "Yep, bad day. This is a bad day." Oh, that's brutal.
What about a dog? Do you let the dog in the bed?
Oh, I wouldn't give a fuck about the dog.
Because the dog, that shuts
your
it
balls?
down. The dog is terrible. Blocking you in the bed, in the middle. Don't ever let the dog sleep in the bed.
Yeah, I shared a bed with a woman in a huge Doberman named Kobe, actually. This is probably about 9 years ago over there in Philadelphia.
Uh-huh.
Annette, I think was her name. Annette, if you're
You
out
remember
there.
the dog's name and you had to think of her name?
Yeah.
Yeah, you had no doubt about the dog's name.
His dog was big.
That dog
dude.
gave you some loving.
No, I remember that dog.
Shut her down.
The dog was in between me and her all night. Huge dog.
Why was it named Kobe?
I don't know, and I didn't ask, man.
The girl was so ugly, she's known as a two-bagger. That's a girl so ugly, you not only got to put a bag over her head, you got to put a bag over your own head in case her bag rips.
Can you tell the diarrhea joke, please?
Which diarrhea?
Oh my God. I don't want to give away the punchline.
The girl calls the doc, says, "Doc, I got diarrhea.
Yeah.
Can I take a bath?" And
Yeah.
he says, "If you got enough."
Yeah. Okay. You guys are rookies. When you have an underwear that has seen better days,
You mail it.
you don't throw them in the garbage.
You turn them inside out.
You put it in the drop ceiling.
I'm only renting. SNL star Pete Davidson says "fuck you" to Donald Trump over criticism. I think he said "fuck you, bitch."
It's a unique take.
Something like that, right?
Yeah, fuck you, bitch.
Fuck you, bitch. He swears that Donald Trump can't read.
That's hilarious.
He
I know
swears
that.
by it. He
I
told
wouldn't
the
be
whole
surprised.
story on the show. Donald Trump.
He doesn't really know how to read. There was a sketch that we wrote where he's at Disneyland with his daughter, and the line is, "All right, let's get out of here. Turkey legs? Let's go get turkey legs." And he doesn't know how to read. So he went, "All right, let's get out of here, turkey legs." He called his daughter turkey legs.
Hey, even De Niro can't read a cue card, and you know De Niro could read.
I just thought it was hilarious that Pete Davidson's claiming that Donald Trump can't read.
It's hilarious.
Yeah. So I had an appointment to donate blood.
Don't do it.
Yesterday on East
Nobody
67th Street
wants it.
at 5 p.m. And they turned me away. First time they ever turned me away.
But you're the healthiest guy in the world. You tell us every week.
I tried to save lives yesterday.
You
and they went in.
did. You did. By not giving blood, he saved many New Yorkers' lives yesterday. Trust me. This guy's a mess.
A debt of gratitude.
He's a fucking mess.
Matt had the best wedding I've ever been to, where during the ceremony there was buckets of Coronas on each aisle.
That's
So you
actually
could-
a Hannah family tradition.
So
That's
you
her
can
family
drink
tradition.
Coronas while they got married.
I would have to take your word for it, because if I remember correctly, the last time we podcasted, someone was hinting at bringing me as his guest so I could enjoy Matt Farrah's
I would have been
wedding.
happy to have you, but I thought it'd be weird to invite you because we'd met twice. I thought that would be weird.
But I was going to go as his guest,
That would've
if you
been fun.
remember, but then he forgot.
I took some girl who.
Oh, well, then that's okay.
And we.
How's it worked out with
Oh
her?
my God! What a breakup! Man. So
my now sister-in-law was like, "Man, that guy Carl was really funny, but that girl he was with did not look happy."
No. So that was the beginning of the end.
Oh, that was the beginning of the breakup.
Yeah, I'm healthy and awake and drinking coffee.
No more pot.
No more pot. No more shrooms. No more drinking. And no more cigs.
Everything?
Everything. It sucks, Opie.
So she was a young girl, and God bless her. She doesn't understand strategy. I was living with her because I got rid of my cabin, the creepy cabin, and I said to her, I said, listen, I'm about to open a restaurant in New York City. I need you to calm down. All right? A lot of things are going to happen. A lot of things are going to start happening. I'm going to start drinking a lot.
Wait, start?
No, like the way I
relatively.
Am now. Relatively.
Oh, okay.
Like right now, I'm like Arthur. Dudley Moore. I'm Dudley Moore.
You're Cuban Arthur.
Cuban Arthur.
Arturo.
So there was one night. It was the day before the opening of the restaurant, and it's 11 o'clock, and it started raining outside, crazy. And I texted her. I said, I'm not coming home because I don't want to be on a train for an hour. It's raining a lot. She says, if you don't come home ever. I said, wow.
It's not a good threat for Carl because he is perfectly happy sleeping on this couch for a month and a half.
I'm in a
thought he was home.
In a $3.5 million build out. They just put in the couches and they're teal. And I'm kidding. And I go, okay.
And that was that?
So 3 days later, she's like,
that's a rookie move, man.
Rookie.
Right?
I was just a rookie. She just, I mean.
You gotta know Carl, you're not gonna take that.
Bill Boggs. She Bill Boggsed it. It was just a mess. And then
he was Munson down in the middle of nowhere.
And then she's like, are you seeing someone? I'm like, 11.
Oh, man.
I'm on 15th Street in Manhattan. Like, what are you going to do?
How many of these booths have you had sex in? At this point?
4.
Including this one.
4.
Gotta interrupt this news story. We got a big star on the phone. Kristen Bell, the star of Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Kristen.
Yes.
Congratulations on the new movie. Are you excited?
I'm so excited.
Awesome. All right. Best celebrity interview ever. Boo, 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 boo. Opie Radio. Boo, 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 boo. Boom, 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 boom. Boo, 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 boo. Boo, 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 boo.